King Kong ain't got shit on me!
What's up, nerds? I hope you're ready to monkey around because the Gorilla God is back. King Mukla is a hero that was formerly in the Battlegrounds but then pulled out because he was too weak. He used to have a passive hero power where you would get one banana for each beast you bought. That banana was a zero cost card that was used to give your minions +1/+1. But he never felt strong, so he was taken out of the hero pool and reworked. His upgraded hero power is Bananarama. It now costs 1 gold and you get 2 bananas, but at the end of your turn, give everyone else 1 banana. So essentially for 1 gold, you get +2/+2 in buffs each turn, but give the other opponents +1/+1. He feels like a mix between Edwin and Deathwing. You use your hero power each turn to buff your minions, which cost 1 gold, like Edwin, but at the trade-off of also making the other heroes in the lobby stronger, like Deathwing. So how should you play this hero? My initial thoughts are that you play him almost exactly like Edwin. You look for minions that gain additional benefits from being buffed, and then you start to hero power each turn and scale them up. In the early game, those minions include Rat Pack and Glyph Guardian. It's probably not worth investing in your hero power until you get to Tavern 3 at 8 gold, unless you are buffing one of those two. And then once you're there, minions you want to grab and buff include Bronze Warden, Deflectobot, or even a Hangry Dragon if you're strong and expect to win the next few fights. And then from there, it's the normal Edwin targets like Hydra and Full Reaper. This will change game to game, but those are the ones I typically find myself buffing. With this hero, I expect to be going mechs, menagerie, dragons, or even pirates once in a while. I probably will stay away from murlocs and demons, since the buffs on those won't be as impactful as the other tribes. And that's what happens in this game. I end up going mechs. I get a couple of Deflectobots and buff those little guys up into a pair of menacing, murderous mechs that mutilate and maim martyrs who match. Okay, I'm done. I start slow this game though, but this is a hero that allows you to get away with slow starts since you'll be getting buffs from your hero power each turn. If you get a slow start with say an Alexstrasza or a Flurgle, a lot of the times you don't have the ability to stabilize and take an early exit out of the lobby. Mukla on the other hand can give you immediate strength with your hero power, which can start to give you an edge in those mid-game fights. So taking a look back at the gameplay, you can see I'm losing early fights. I really don't have a strong board, and by the time we start rolling on Tavern 3, I'm already down to 26 health. But here's where I find the first Deflectobot. It's a great minion to start using the hero power on. I also grab the cannon since I'm facing Deathwing. I really don't want to keep taking damage. But from there, my goal is to find another Deflecto, get to Tavern 4 and look for eggs, Annoya modules, and also minions that synergize well with divine shields like Bolvar and the Dragon Enforcer. Lose to Deathwing and take another 9 damage, so I decide to stay at Tavern 3. I really want to find that second Deflecto so I can start to have a true mech divine shield comp. I think long and hard,
that's what she said,
about grabbing the Macaw pairs and move to a Death Rattle build with my spawn, but decide that just going mechs will be stronger in the short term and I really need to start winning fights. I don't find a deflecto, but I do find a triple and grab an annoy module from it. I also hero power and give my boy another +2/+2 and then freeze for the micros. Win the fight. I'm feeling more confident in my build now. Grab the micros and then decide to stay at Tavern 3 another turn. Typically not something you want to do, but I really don't want to play a minion down. I'm not able to buy the microbots, level, and buy another minion. Plus I'd be missing a hero power, so I decide to stay at Tavern 3, hero power, and roll for another deflecto. I don't find one, but still feel good because my carry unit is already getting pretty big. Not sure what Tess is doing here. Playing with only 4 units is never a good idea. I know she wanted to discover a 6 drop, but it's not worth selling off your entire board to find one. We easily win that fight, and Bob sees potential in me and offers me up another deflecto bot. Grab it, level, grab the mech buffer dude and 1 hero power, and start to grow my second deflecto. It's already a pretty decent size at 7/6 after just 1 turn. So you can start to see how Mukla's hero power can help you stabilize and scale those minions that can carry you through the mid game and win you the lobby. I make a mistake here though. I should have sold the Demon Taunt over the Cannon. Cannon against Deathwing would have been a much more impactful minion. We still win the fight though. I grabbed the Cobalt. It's not the greatest minions, but I do like the scaling I get from them. Plus it's a pair. And then we find a great tavern. Egg, micros, and some bait. I don't want that third deflecto. I'd rather have 2 medium deflectos over the 1 giant deflecto. Another mistake here. I should have bought the egg over the micros, but I wasn't paying attention and thought I had enough gold to buy both. I'm playing against Eudora, who looks like she's doing normal, overpowered Eudora things and beating up on the rest of the lobby. Hopefully I just live here. Jamie, pause the game real quick. Take a look at that weird minion Eudora has. That's the new Tavern 6 minion, Amalgadon. It has a battlecry effect of, for each different minion type you have, adapt randomly. Plus it has a minion type of all, so it will get the benefit from any type of battlecry or death rattle effect. This will be a really strong Tavern 6 minion moving forward. Okay Jamie, let it roll. Man, Eudora is strong. Kinda getting sick of her and Hook Tusk. Good trade on the Amalgadon, another good trade on the Full Reaper, and we tie? We tied that fight? Wow, I assumed I was a heavy underdog. Oh, hello Ghost. I decide not to level. There really isn't anything at Tavern 5 I'm looking for. Maybe a brand, but most of the good mech cards and Divine Shield cards are at Tavern 4 or below. So I'll stay put and look for more eggs, micros, mech buffs, and even the Dragon Enforcer. Top 4, boys. I'm at a high enough rank where I basically get 0 points for 4th place, so I really want to win this next fight against Finley and get some better points. It's okay to play for 2nd and 3rd sometimes, kids. You don't always have to go for 1st. So I don't level, I stay on 4 and it's the same drill. Roll and find those minions which we've been talking about, micro is good, and then find an enforcer. I start to buff him up to give myself a 3rd carry unit. Haha, holy micros. Finley tried his best, but we're just stronger, and we secure a top 3 finish. On to Daryl. Same mindset as before, stay on 4 and get stronger. Find a triple on the enforcer, but nothing good at Tavern 5. I grab the junk bot, but don't play it, and freeze for the egg. And oh snap, top 2, give me those rank points. Bait. Crappy rolls this last time around, and we end up throwing in the junk bot at the last second. I don't know if he's better than the Cobalt, but I do like to hear his voice line.
I have junk.
So why not? This time around, we don't get the super favorable trades, and the high rolling, overpowered, annoying as shit Eudora knocks me out. But we secured 2nd place, got 66 points, and inched our way closer to getting back onto those leaderboards. So as you can see, Mukla feels pretty strong. He's definitely not a top tier hero, but feels around a similar power level as an Edwin or a Deathwing. I like the rework that Blizzard did to the hero and can see myself dominating some lobbies with him moving forward. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay, hope you learned something, would love your thoughts on how to best play this hero, so don't be afraid to throw a comment down below. Godspeed, nerds.